Hi everybody, welcome back to Inner Moon Yoga. Today is a quick little 10-minute ab sequence that you can take anywhere with you and do in a pinch, or you could add it on to any other workout that you're doing for the day. So a quick 10 minutes. We're gonna move through 10 different ab exercises, 45 seconds each, with a 10-15 second break or transition between them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, and we're gonna start in traditional boat pose. So coming to sit down, and you can either leave the feet down or you can bring the feet up with the arms alongside, okay? So two options here. You just wanna be mindful that you're not collapsing down and you're not crunching in too much. So you're still nice and tall through the core here. You can still support, you still have a good breath going, and you're just strong in this nice boat pose, okay? So we're halfway there, another 20 seconds to go. So just finding the position that works for you for today, and just always honoring what is best for you. So you wanna be somewhere where it's manageable, but it's a challenge. So we're here for the last 10 seconds. You can do this, just stay with the breath, stay strong and focused. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So from here, we're going to come to a boat in and out, okay? So we're gonna come back to that nice boat position. So whether the feet were down or the feet were floating, we're gonna come back to where we left off, and we're gonna come down to hover, okay? And then we're gonna come up. If the feet are down, you're just gonna do a nice upper body crunch here, okay? So wherever we're at, the clock is starting. Here we go, in and out, 45 seconds. Again, remembering to focus on that breath, keeping an open mind. If you need to take a break at any time, that's okay. Just take a break and come back to it. It's no problem, okay? Here we go, we're halfway there. Last 20 seconds here. Stay with me, even if you have to put those feet down and just modify for the last 10 seconds here, it's no problem, okay? Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Just take a moment, enjoy those 15 seconds we have between sides here. So our next one, we're gonna be lying on our back. We're gonna do some squirms. So it's gonna be lying on your back, bent knee, and we're going to reach to the inside of our ankles just to have a touch. I'm raising my head, my neck, and my shoulders, and my shoulder blades off. So bring all the focus to the core. Okay, so when you're ready, we're gonna repeat, timer on the clock. Here we go, 45 seconds. So just squirming our way here, bringing that focus right to the belly button. So that's where I'm making the mind connection here, so that I'm not just doing the motion, that I'm really trying to make that connection of working that navel region of my abs, okay? If at any time the neck or the head gets a little sore, bring the gaze up to the sky, taking some of that pressure off. You can also bring the tongue to the top of the mouth. That will help take some of that pressure as well. Nice job. Halfway there, last 20 seconds. You can do it, really reach for those inner ankles. Nice job. Last 10. Keep it going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release and recover. Nice job. We'll take our 15 seconds here. Our next one's going to be bicycles, but we're going to do a little variation of our bicycles. So instead of going opposite elbow to opposite knee, we're going to do same elbow, same knee. So it looks like this. So same elbow, same knee, other leg extends, and then the opposite, okay? So when you're ready, 45 seconds on the clock, here we go. So again, being mindful of that neck
Bringing the gaze up to the sky to try to take some of that pressure off, okay? So here it can be a bit of a mental challenge too. We're so used to doing that bicycle cross that our body just wants to naturally go like that. So you really have to keep your focus and keep your mind in the game to get this opposite happening here by doing the same elbow, same knee. Nice job. Last 10 seconds, stay with me. Even if you need to take a break, take a moment and then come back to it. No problem. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, get that nice release. Awesome job. Our next one, we're gonna rotate into a plank position. So just making your way into a nice plank here on the elbows. So coming down onto my elbows and coming into a nice plank here. You can do it from the knees too as a modify, and we're gonna hip dip. And so I'm gonna dip my hip to one side and then the other, but you can also do it on the knees, okay? You can still dip. So wherever you're at, here we go, 45 seconds, dipping away. So here you wanna have a nice strong plank, elbow plank. So you don't wanna be shooting your seat too high in the air. You wanna have those abs nice and engaged, that belly button into the center line, okay? Here we go, we're halfway there. You can do it, even if you need to drop the knees for the second half, no problem, drop the knees. And the last 10 seconds here, don't give up on yourself. Challenge through, use that breath, use that focus. The last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, drop it down. Get that nice release. Enjoy the rebound here. The nice thing is abs recover so quickly. They're the fastest recovering muscle in our body. So we can just take this 15 seconds and move to the next. So the next is going to be Superman, Superwoman. So we're extending our arms and our legs nice and long. And we're gonna lift up as much as we can off the mat. So everything comes up, here we go. And you're gonna bring that gaze down. So having a neutral cervical spine, the back of the neck. So you're looking down at that beautiful mat of yours and just lifting everything you can. Your legs, even into the beginning of your pelvis and your groin, the arms, the shoulders, the top of the chest, everything's up here. And just ride your breath, okay? You could even be like a little bit of a teeter-totter as you inhale and as you exhale. So just staying strong and steady. You can even repeat that to yourself. You can repeat strong and steady. As you breathe in, strong. As you breathe out, steady. Nice job, halfway there, last 20 seconds here, you can do it. Relaxing as much as you can. Last 10, don't give up. Nice job, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, nice job. Okay, we're gonna roll back onto our backs here. Wow. We're gonna do some scissors with our legs, and we're going to do horizontal scissors. So you may want a little support for your lower spine, so you can just sort of tuck those hands under your seat a little bit, and we'll bring those legs to the sky, and we're gonna cross them horizontally as we come down, just to your degree, where you feel like you're still supported, you don't feel vulnerable in the lower spine, and then you're gonna bring it back up. So small little movements and really honoring your lower spine here, okay? If it feels comfortable to hover over the floor, fine, do it. But if it doesn't, just come down, maybe it's at a 45 and that feels enough, and then bring it back up to the sky. That way you can finish the 45 seconds without any injury or harm, opposed to trying to push it too much, ending it before the 45 and possibly having a tweak or have pulled something, and we don't want that, okay? Here we go, halfway, the last 20 seconds here. Remembering to have that nice engagement on the abs for support. Nice job. Another option, this one too, is to raise the head of the neck. Sometimes that feels better for some people. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Nice job. You've earned the next 15 seconds to recover. Make any movement that feels right for you. And then we're gonna come into starfish abs. So we're gonna lie on our back and make a big X with our body. So the legs spread out, the arms spread out. We got our little timer going here. And then I'll just show you the first one here. So we're gonna do opposite hand to opposite leg. As we come up, I'm gonna bend my other leg to support that coming up in that starfish, and then to the opposite. Okay, so when you're ready, X arms, coming up, opposite hand, opposite leg, lifting your seat. If lifting the seat is too much as you come up, no problem. Just stay with the seat down, okay? No problem. Just being where you need to be. Challenged, but you don't feel like you're overdoing it, okay? It's manageable. You can still breathe through it. You still feel strong and motivated to continue. Nice job, halfway there. Last 15 seconds here. Whoa, yes, full movement through the core here, as well as getting some nice upper body and a nice stretch for the legs. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Nice job. Okay, we're on the home stretch here. 2 more to go, but we'll take our 15 seconds here. And this time we're gonna bring our legs straight to the sky. And we're gonna do some bum lifts here. So when you're ready, bring those legs to the sky as straight as possible. You may wanna have that support by tucking those hands underneath the seat here. And it's just a really small movement of bringing that seat up. I'll show you there. Perfect. So again, you can put those hands underneath if you need it for the support. And just small little lifts. So sometimes this one doesn't feel like a lot, but it really is targeting right into those lower abs. And this is one of those small movements, but with big results. Nice job. It's also really great for the lower spine. So whenever you're working your abs, you want to do some for the back as well, so you can balance out through your core. Nice job. Last 15 seconds here. Oh yes, starting to feel that in the lower abs. Feels good. Get rid of that little pouch. Perfect. Last 5. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, recover. Nice job. All right, we got our final move here. Our final move is, I sort of call it a plow over ab move. So if you're familiar with plow pose in Hatha Yoga, plow pose is legs over the head. So we're gonna bring the legs over the head and then extend them out in front to hover and then back. So it's just sort of this half moon motion with our feet. So when you're ready, we're gonna get the timer going here. And last move, so we're gonna extend those legs to hover and we're gonna bring them up and over. So just making the range of motion that works for you. You can also bend the knees here to give you a little bit of space. So just finding the version of this that works for you. If bringing those legs right over the head is too much, just bring them to sort of kiss over the head, you know? That's no problem. Again, just staying where the back feels safe, the neck feels safe. Nice job. Last 15 seconds here. Don't give up. Even if you just need to pause for a second and rejoin. Here we go. Last 5 seconds. Last 3. Let's get one more in here. One more. Oh, yes. Oh, perfect. And let go, recover. Make any movement that feels good just to recover from like 10 minutes of intense abs. So sometimes I like to do a butterfly with the legs. That way I'm releasing in my quads as well, which often take a beating. Or maybe it feels better to hug the knees in. Maybe it feels better to windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Or maybe it feels better just to extend long. And then before I finish, I always like to roll on my tummy and just do either a cobra or a sphinx stretch here. So just stretching out the whole abdominal wall here. And that is that. You did 10 minutes of abs today. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I wish you all a wonderful day, and I hope we nourished the mind, the body, and the spirit a little bit here quickly in our 10 minutes. Namaste.